Hello everyone and welcome back to Formula
Ultimate.
Hello everyone
We're
and
here
welcome back to
for
Formula
Ultimate.
Hello everyone.
We're here.
Just give me a moment. Whoops. We are back here for round 5 in France at the Cannes circuit. 13 corners around this circuit on a street circuit, no less. So these drivers will have to watch out for all the barriers and buildings if they ever have to fly into a building for whatever reason. Pretty low attendance for this one, but you know the show must go on. Currently we have Green Ninja Warrior there leading the front, Nuraken's there in second in line, Oz third, and then there's Super Mario. Silent is also here. He's probably just somewhere in the garage, but we have a helicopter cam we can see flying around ahead of these guys. Amazing production there by Josh. We have the Las Vegas ball in the background. The helicopter's flying away from. Okay, the helicopter's gone. The helicopter has gone rogue for the pre-qualifying camera shots. Green flag, and these drivers can now finally get qualifying underway. It's most likely going to be one session unless we get 10 cars out on track. But Oz, the first one out on track with Green Ninja there, second in line. Yeah, these drivers have to be very careful around this track. We've seen this. We've seen Cannes work in Row Racing, or Ion Asian, as some might know it as. It's a very technical circuit, very tricky, and there's a lot of mistakes that can happen from these drivers. So these drivers have to be careful about how hard they want to push. We can go on board with them. Let's see, Green Ninja Warrior here for the Cooper Motorsports. Coming across the second DRS. I know this is a very short circuit with 2 DRS straights. I'm guessing times will be around a minute. I think a minute would be pretty reasonable. But let me go check the practice times. If anyone's actually set one. Surely. Yeah, one minute. Is that? Nah, it wouldn't be. Oh, we can check it here at least. So Green through the first 2 corners, very clean here so far. At least he hasn't crashed. Through the hairpin and now going through this sweeping left-hander and right-hander, going on to the second DRS rate once we get there. Fast right. Ooh, that was very close to the wall thing. I don't know if he hit it or not. Now 90-degree right-hander, very close to the wall. I think he definitely tapped the wall there into this very long hairpin. And finally, to the last corner, left-hander. You have to be very careful on the exit here, as you can hit the pit wall if you're not too careful. But across the line, not even a minute. Yeah, 50-second lap times. This is going to be a very quick race. Not a great turn 2 line there by Green. Very much to the limit, though. This seems to be his push lap now. Absolutely sending it around this circuit. No walls hit. And into the last sector. Didn't hit the wall there this time. Have to use the power to really turn out of that corner. Through the final corner and across the line. A much more track used there. Green sector 2, 50.7 is the time to beat for pole position. Silent in the pit lane. He's also one of our favorites for this championship. Let's see if he can match Green Ninja or even beat him. Attendance has gone up a little bit. We have Vittorioso also here. Mango Funk also here as well. Knee is also there. Currently Mango Funk. I'll call him Mango for now. Mango up into third, 51.1 there. 51.0 by Oz in P2. We have Knee in P4 with 51.2, and everyone else lacking behind. Still waiting on Silent to put in a lap. See any improvements here? We have Vittorioso on our improvement. Hello. For the Audi works team. Well, across the line, he went 54.1, so it's not a great improvement, but he's still an improved lap. Let's see if we can... Oh, that's a wall, my guy. See any other improvements? Which, I mean, he's going green. Silent's got a purple sector 3. He's just started his lap. Let's go on board with him then. Through sector 1. Let's see, Silent 14.0 sector 1. So not a purple sector 1, but still competitive here. Through sector 2. This is a very quick lap, so I don't know where the sector times are. Sweeping right-hander, very close to the wall. Now DRS wide open for this straight. Tight 90-degree right-hander. Very close to the wall, jeez. Into a hairpin. Trying to get the power down as early as possible to get the car rotated. Quick right into a sharp left for the final corner. Silent across the line. No purple sectors. Still goes purple, 50.5. There's a purple in sector 3, but purple there by knee. 13.9, sector 1. Much faster than what Silent was doing in sector 1. Let's see how he does in sector 2. This is the deer. 17.8 sector 2, so not bad at all. Still not purple sector 2, but he's still improving here. It's going to be a very quick lap time. This could be pole position. Through the final corner, very close to the wall. That might have lost him some time, but to the line. He still takes pole, 50.4. That whatever he did at the final corner kind of messed him up a little bit, but he's still up into pole position at 50.4 by him. Improvements there by Narrowcans and Super Mario, both in P6 and P7 respectively. Fishnoob here as well. He's improving. That's an outlap, never mind. Nero's also joined the fight. We have 10 drivers here, thank the Lord. Let's see, anyone improving? Fishnoob here is on a decent lap, but he has just this. I mean, this is his first flyer, so let's see how he does. Very close to the wall again. That is the nature of street circuits. You'll be right up to the wall and with nowhere else to go. Sector 2, 17.9. That's a decent sector 2. Slightly off pace of knee. Just a few tenths. Oh, Silent's gone pole with a 50.0. He's just extended his... Damn. Fishnoob across the line. He goes P4, 50.7. 4 drivers in the 50-second lap times. Silent just outside of a sub 50. Let's see, anyone's moving. Nero is on a lap here, going through the final corner. Not a great lap, but it's a banker lap for sure. Nero across the line will go up into P9, 52.5. Narrowcans and Super Mario fan both on 51.9s. Anyone on a lap? I suppose Fish. Green Ninja Warrior is on one. Hello. Oh, he's in the pits. Never mind. He messed up sector 3 somewhere. Silent, 13.9, sector 1. Hello. Not a purple sector 1, but it's a very fast sector 1. He needs a 17 in sector 2, maybe even quicker if he wants to beat his current lap. 17.7. Knee also on a 13.9 sector 1. Fastest sector 1 and 2 we've seen from 2 completely different drivers. Silent around the final corner and to the line. We'll see where this lap finishes off. The time will be a 49.758. That's the time to beat now. Knee 3 tenths off in sector 2. Into the pit lane he goes. Never mind. It's a good sector 1 though. Very good sector 1. Josher on track right now for Cooper Motorsports. We're expecting the helicopter. Josher for the McLaren team. Josher to the line. P10, 52.9. I don't know if he's actually driving for them, but he's here now in the McLaren. Make sure anything we're missing. Fishnoob on improvements, sector 1. There he is. Improving Sector 2 was a very fast sector. Oh, that's a tank slapper there through the hairpin. Not great Sector 3. Not a great Sector 3 at all. Still gonna improve. Oh, that's a wall. Not a great Sector 3 at all. Does not improve. 51.2 is the lap time. Anyone on a decent lap time? I mean, Nurikans might be. Nira's also under improvement. Nurikans to the final corner. To the line. Improves 51.7. I mean, extends his gap to Super Mario, but it doesn't really gain him any positions. Fishy also under improvement against Sector 1. Anything else going on here? Steve's in Sector 2 again, 17.9. He's at the wall in Sector 3. Not a great time for Fish Noob, and into the pit lane he goes. Luca here has joined. This is good attendance now, boys. Luca is here on his main account this time, not on the Rab account. Let's see. Improvement by Sector 1 for Silent, 13.9. Hello. Oh, he's in the pit lane, for God's sakes. Alright, back to Luca. Luca, 14.0, Sector 1, hello. Oh, that's a wall. No, come on. Massive oversteer. And he just binned it into the wall. Not a great Sector 2 for him. He'll finish it out, though. A minute and a half left in qualifying. And Apple's also joined the qualifying. 13 drivers here, and we'll have a second qualifying session. Thank the Lord. It's an okay Sector 2, but not a massive improvement. Luca to the line. Moves up to P4. 50.7. Apple, 13.9 Sector 1. That's tied with the fastest Sector 1 we've seen today. Josh are also improving Sector 2. And Fishnoob also 13.9 Sector 1. Not a good Sector 2 by Apple here, though, in the Ferrari. A lot of action happening. The laps are very quick. We have 35 seconds left in the session. Apple to the line. Not a great last. That's not a great last corner. Into the line. Apple goes P3, though. Looking up next, Fishnoob once again through the final sector. As long as he doesn't mess up, this will be a very good lap. And he's already into Q2. Into the line, Fishnoob improves to P2, 50.3. Another good lap there by Green Ninja as well. To the line, Green Ninja goes P3 now, 50.3, hundredths off of Fishnoob. And qualifying is over. We'll see. I mean, everyone has basically one lap left to go. Let's see. Everyone's in the low 14s. Wow, what the hell? 13.7 by Silent in Sector 1. Not necessary, Silent. Not necessary at all. Time to beat to get into Q2 is a 51.633 by Josher. But we'll watch Silent here. Let's see what lap time he finishes at Q1 with. Sector 2, 18. Not a good Sector 2 at all, but it's a good Sector 2 for Fishnoob, 17.7. Both matching each other essentially this lap. It won't really improve though. Silent across the line. Most likely will not improve. 50.2. Fishnoob already in the garage. Anyone on a lap? Not really, no. I believe that will conclude Q1. Top 10 are through. Joshua makes it in by 0.3 of a second. Super Mario Fan, Nero, and Vittorio are all out of Q1. And after what would have been a pretty quiet qualifying session, at least we thought it would be, but attendance really ramped up there. We have 13 drivers here for Q1. So, Silence on top, 49.7 is the time to beat. It seems he's 0.6 ahead of everyone else. These are dark times we're living in, Silence. These are dark times. Current championship leader by 30 points. Tops Q1, and we're going to Q2. We'll see if anyone can really match him on pace, at least for the race. You know, I mean, this is that's where the points really are. His championship rivals, Luca and Oz, both on 53 points and 50 points respectively. They're down in P5 and Oz is down in P8. They're all into Q3. Oh, top 11 or through. All right then, Super Mario fan, welcome to the final qualifying session then. Unless, oh no, wait. That's why Josh isn't supposed to be here. That means Super Mario fan is into P10. I keep forgetting Josh. Thanks. Anyways, we know Josh is good enough for FUL now. 2 drivers out, not 3. Now, drivers already lined up at the end of pit lane. Waiting for the green flag to finally come out and get this final qualifying session. We have less than a minute until then. Just waiting for stewards to finally get this underway. Let me check out the helicopter again one more time. He's watching turn 1. There we go. That's a gaggle of cars there for the exit of pit lane. I think that's like 6 cars in one with 2 more in the back. Oh, well, here comes Neurocons and the other Hue performance. It's everyone's inside of each other. Welcome to the F1 Centipede, and off we go for Q2. Still some cars left out at the exit turn 1, so probably we'll get that cleared up soon enough. Those are buildings. Let's see, does this work? Kind of, not really. Yeah, that doesn't work. Alright. Silent was on top for Q1. We'll see if he can do it again in Q2. Surely, yeah. I mean, he's 6 sets ahead of everyone else. And, it looks like Silent is going to be the favorite to win this championship, and also the prize money that comes with it. I don't remember if it's I think the prize pool is 150 pounds. I'm not sure about how much the winner gets. I need to look that up again. Here we go. Starting our first flying laps. If you want Silent, you can make this easier for everyone else and put a 49 right now. Or also just start at P10, you know, just normal things. That's a McLaren. Oh, despawn later. Oh, really huge tank slapper there. I'd say that. I guess that's the first hairpin. Sweeping left and right onto the second back straight. Silent. Wow, what the? 13.7 sector 1, sector 2, 17.6 sector 2. Those are the fastest sectors we've seen all day. He's really. I mean, he's. I called it, I guess. Just put a 49 in right now. It looks like it'll be a really good 49. Great last corner. Into the line. 49.487. Who else is on a good lap? Fishnew up to P2, 50.7. Knee up to P2 now, 50.5. Green Ninja Warrior into P3, 50.5 as well. Mango Funk through the final sector. And through the final corner. Let's see, 13.7 by Apple as well. Hello. Both Ferraris are absolutely on pace at 13.9 as well, but again by Fishnew. That might have been lag. I hope that's lag. Hopefully it's a good sector 2 for Apple. 18.5. Fishnew though on a stormer. To the final corner and across the line, Fishnew moves up into P2, 50.3. Again, no one else can beat a 50.3 apart from Silence. Green Ninja Warrior is improving Sector 1. He's in the pit lane. Narracon's knees teammate in what? Oh, no. Oh, I cannot type for the life of me. Alright, Narracon's on our lap, 14.2 Sector 1. Anyone else on our lap? Not really. Anyways, Narracon's up into the 50-second lap times, 50.6 for him. No improvements in any sectors, and that's a wall, so that's no improvement for him. Super Mario Fan is on an improvement. It's not a storming lap. Well, to the line, Super Mario Fan. 52.9. Stays P8. Still waiting on a lap time from Oz. I think Silent's just in the garage waiting for the session to end. Still waiting on someone else to get a lap started. Look around, I guess. Oz on track. He's getting his lap started now. We'll see how he does. P3 in the championship. Oz on 50 points. Damn. I think I just saw some wiggle there through that right-hander. That's a sausage curve as well, so it's not great. Bit hesitant and also just turned in too early there for the hairpin. Sector 1, 13, what? 13.6 in Sector 1 by Oz. Fastest Sector 1 we've seen of the day. Sector 2, 17.9. Not a great Sector 2. Won't beat Silent, but it's still good enough for a 49-second lap time. Still good enough for P2. Can he keep it together through the final corner now? And to the line, Oz surely goes P2. Yes, he does. Oh, so close to P2. So close to a sub 50. That's a sausage curve. Up next, Narracon's improving Sector 1. Knee also on a decent lap here. So both Hue Performance cars on improvements here in the final set. Ooh, very slidey through the final corner. Knee to the line. Doesn't improve the line. It doesn't improve at all. 300ths off of his time. Narracon's. Gotta get used to that name. Through the final corner. Very understeery there, it seemed. To the line. Improves 50.6. Does not improve his position. Pailuka on a good lap time here. P2, the championship. Oh, commentator's curse. To the line. Pailuka goes P6. Lost a lot of time. That could have been a really, really good lap time. Could have been P2 or P3. Settles for P6 with that lap time. 4 minutes left in the session, though. Still a lot of time left. Vishnu, a great Sector 1, but not a good Sector 2 at all. I need water. That's a huge tank slapper to the hairpin. And he just called it a day with that one? Alright. Any other lap times? 13.9 by Apple. 13 points. Alright, just... God damn it. I really can't type today. Anyways, Apple and the other Ferrari. Can he join his teammate? Silence on the front. Never mind. He cannot join his teammate. Damn. It doesn't improve. 51.6. 13.9 by Green Ninja Warrior. Left in the session. On to the second DRS straight here for Green Ninja Warrior. Haven't seen much of him really apart from now. I guess 13.8 by Silent as well behind Green. We'll look into that later. 18.4 Sector 2. That's not good enough. Green to the line. Does not improve to 1.8. Good lap time though by Silent. Did he just call it? He crashed. Damn. It was a decent lap. Mango with a great Sector 1, a terrible Sector 2. 19.9 Sector 2 is not great. It's a great Sector 1 though, 13.9. Pyluka now on a 13.9. Green Ninja Warrior also on a 13.9. Both Cooper Motorsports cards. Pyluka, 32.9 Sector 1. Sector 2 is 17.9, improving. Green Ninja Warrior also improving in Sector 2. Green Ninja Warrior is ahead. So we'll see Green Ninja Warrior come across the line. Oh, that's a huge tank slapper by Pyluka. But Green Ninja Warrior to the line. Improves Sector 3, but not enough to improve his lap time. Sector 1 is just not good enough. And Pyluka hits the last corner wall. 2 minutes left in the session. Anyone improving? Apple, 13.916. Is the lap continuing? It looks like it is. Okay. Not his name. Alright. Anyone else on a lap? Oz also on a lap. Hello. Oz here to the line. Around the bottom corner into the line. Oz, great Sector 1. Decent Sector 2. Improved Sector 3. Not enough to beat his lap time though. A whole 10th off. Apple improves to 50.3. Fishnoob on a great Sector 1 as well. Pyluka also on a great lap as well. Fishnoob, great Sector 2, a 10th off the top. So we'll see if he can take P2 away from Oz. Very close to the wall there, through the final corner. Can we finally see someone improve to P2? To the line, Fishnoob. Come on. Oh, 50.2. Good enough for P3. Pyluka, not on the lap. Mango Fong improving. Hello. It's a decent lap time for him. 14.0 Sector 1, 17.9 Sector 2. Through the final corner into the line. Mango Fong in the I trust. Well, wow, that's the name. Improves, not enough to beat anyone though. 50.8. Narukans, great. Nirukuns. I don't know how to say the name. Great. Great for him. 14.0 Sector 1, 17.7 Sector 2. Very close to the wall, Sector 3. Improves his time to 50.3, enough to get into P5. He beats Apple by 0.04 of a second, and that's qualifying over. 13.8 though by Pyluka. He needs to put this lap in now if he wants a better position in the race. Knee also a great improvement, Sector 2. We'll see here. Silent also improving Sector, great Sector 1. Green, great Sector 1. All is great Sector 1, all 13.8s. So Knee across the line will be the first one to finish his lap of the ones we're looking at. Knee improves P3, 50.0. Pyluka improves 50.3, not enough. Wow, what the hell? 17.7 by Green Ninja Warrior. We'll look into him. Great lap as well by Oz. Not enough to beat Green Ninja Warrior's Sector 2 though. To the line, Green Ninja Warrior improves to P2, 49.7. Second drive in the 49s. Next up, Oswick to the line. Cannot improve his lap time. Stays in P3. And I think Silence did not finish his lap. Fishnoob not going to improve at all. Mango, is he on track still? No, he's not. A lot of chaos there. A lot of drivers improving a lot there. A bunch of 13.8 Sector 1s. And it all ends with Silent on pole position with a 49.487. The first lap he put in this entire session. He bangs it on pole. Green Ninja Warrior improves to P2, his final lap of the session. Oz, P3, who's third in the championship. 50.008. Knee 600ths off of him with a 50.07. Fishnoob at P5. Narukans P6 on his debut. Apple down in P7. Pyluka down in P8. P2 in the championship is down in P8. Mango Funk with the 50.8 and Super Mario Fan P10. But the qualifying lap times there from P3 to P8 are super close. Less than 0.4 of a second, with Apple and Pyluka tying on their lap times, 50.383. And all, I mean, that was super close for P5 even. The server has decided to shut down. We'll get ready for the race soon enough. But that qualifying session was a doozy. We'll see you soon. Welcome back here to Formula Ultimate League. We're here again for round 5 in France. We're just watching the helicopter fly around. Hopefully he doesn't hit a building or anything. But we have everyone lined up and ready to go here for round 5. Just a close-up shot of one of the, forgot the name, Zanlio's cars. That's what it is. Zanlio's, got it. Formation lap is about to get underway. We'll go through with the grid lineup again soon. Let me just get that ready up. And there we go. All right, so on pole, Silent, 49.487. In his Ferrari, Green Ninja Warrior P2, 49.7. The only ones in the 49s. Green Ninja in the Coopers, Oz in P3, Knee P4, Fish P5, Nuracoons P6, Pyluka P7, Apple P8, Mango Fong P9, Super Mario Fan P10, P11 is Nero, and P12 Vittorio. I think we have some drivers as well in the pit lane, like I think Rilu seems to be here. But we'll see how that shapes up. 34 laps here around the Cannes street circuit. Or can I? You know, I should learn how to say the name of this city. I should really. I think it's Cannes. Or it's Cannes. It's one of the two. Either way, I'm not going to say it too much. It's fine. Our command on screen for the formation lap. I will say the qualifying session was very, very close for some of these drivers. Okay, formation lap. Lights out and away we go. I guess no formation lap. We're straight to the race. There we go. You know, we're very used to formation laps that wasn't really expecting that. Anyways, Knee and Green off to a great start here for the lead. I don't know what happened to Silent, but he's somewhere back there. Green Ninja Warrior and Knee going side by side. Oh, there is Silent. Yep, just popping back into view here. Of course, this lap is very quick, so already into Sector 3 through the final hairpin here. Green Ninja seems to have the lead. Oz in P2 with the Zanliosh with his teammate Fishnoob in P3. Silent should be somewhere around here. There we go, lagged back up into the top 3, but that's lap 1 already done. I think Oz might be in the lead. Yes, he is. Silent. Actually, no, that's Apple. I thought that was Silent. What happened to Silent? Alright then. Silent made a mistake off the start. Sadly, we weren't able to see that. My bad. Anyways, Green Ninja Warrior holding on to the lead, but Apple, the other Ferrari, battling as well, along with Oz as the 3-car battle, I think, for the lead. Fishnoob also back there. Needs also following in behind. But this is lap 2, soon to be over with. And Oz holding on to the lead barely. Green Ninja Warrior in P2 and Apple P3. But it looks like they're all just still squabbling around for these positions. I think it's Oz and Apple both in the top 2. That's a wall for Oz. That's a huge mistake. And that's him tumbling down the order now from P1 to P5. Maybe even lower if Need takes the position. But Silent now down into P8. Still trying to make up for his terrible start. Pyluka up into P4. Great start for the championship rival. We need to see people like Oz and Pyluka do well today if we want to see a good championship battle. And we need to see Silent do badly today. Back up to the front. Green Ninja Warrior still holding on to the lead with, I think that's Fishnoob in P2. Where's Apple? Apple made a mistake off screen. Damn, I missed it. Looks like Knee's battling out for P3 with Pyluka. That's a wall, I think, and that might be him losing a position or two. So, both Coopers and both Zanliosh's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just, was that a car flipped in turn 1? Excuse me? Or was that just a bunch of lagged cars? I don't know what I saw. I need to look back at, you know what? I'm going to look back at the race replay soon enough. once we get this sorted out. But lap 4 now already. Both Cooper Motorsport cars. That's a wall for Green Ninja Warrior, and that's Pailuka up into the lead. That's another wall for Green Ninja. I think Fishnoob made a mistake. I'm assuming that was probably him as well in turn 1. We'll look back at that later. We good. Roblox deciding to spaz out a little bit. Knee up into P3. Silent just behind with Apple, his teammate, also right behind him. Fishnoob in P6. Nuracoons in P7. Oz P8 and Mango P9 and Super in P10 on the softs. Nuracoons on the hards. Everyone else is on the mediums. This seems to be the normal strategy. One stop, mediums to softs at the end. About, I'm going to say 11 laps on softs, maybe even less. Get that later. Alright, there we go. Both Cooper Motorsports still leading off this front, but Apple joining the battle. He's just behind Green Ninja Warrior onto lap 6. Knee is falling back a little bit. He looks like I guess he's made a mistake that I just didn't catch. I mean, this is a very fast race, very short laps. There's just a lot going on, especially on a street circuit. It's hard to keep up with everything. Silent back up into P2, and now trying to chase down his championship rival Pailuka for the lead of this race. Super into the pit lane, onto the hard compound, immediately off the soft tires. Interesting. We'll see if Silent can't catch up. Meanwhile, let's go back to Knee, who's trying to keep stave off Fishnoob and Oz. I don't think he's succeeded. I think both Zanlioshis are now ahead of Knee. The Knee down from P3 to P6, it seems to be. Oz back up to P4, Silent up into P2, Nuracoons in P8, Mango P9. Apple down to P7 though, still trying to gain positions after his mistake. You know, let's watch the Zanlioshis. They looked pretty good. It's gonna be this one. Yeah, okay. I was just looking back at the race replay. I think that was a few cars flipping through turn 1. That was both Zanlioshis actually, so I knew I saw something, but both Zanlioshis off in turn 1 and 2. That's crazy. That's no wonder they're this far back. No wonder they lost positions. But they are catching back up to the front. Silent getting within a second now. Pailuka, it seems, once they cross the line again. I think the Zanlioshis have caught in, they've catched Green Ninja Warrior for the last put in position. Let's see how this battle plays out. Top 5 within 5 seconds. Silent's still trying to catch up to Pailuka there. Wait, is he taking? No, he's not. He's not. Just a lag. But he's now within a second, 7/10. He's within 7/10 of Pailuka. Oz now 1.1 seconds off of Green Ninja Warrior. Apple's still trying to catch up, but he's being chased down by Knee. He's tumbled down to P7. His teammate Nuracoons in P8. 4 teams make up the top 8. Through the final sector here, just I mean a decent amount of lag. Let's see if this fixes it. It does, thank God. Silent now bearing down on Pailuka for the lead of this race. P1 and P2 in the championship battle. 5/10 between the two drivers. That's a sausage curve, Silent. Okay. Still good to go. Meanwhile, Green is just fading back. He is now being chased down by both Zan Leoges, but mainly it's Oz that's going to be bearing down on him. Actually, you know what? Oz has already taken the position. Oz up into P3, Green down to P4, and now Fish Noob will be the next driver to try and take Greenage's place. Unless Greenage has anything to say about it. He has DRS and Slipstream here on the straight. He's caught back up to Oz. We'll see how he does onto the main straight. Back up to the front really quickly. Silence, lag. 3/10 now to Pyluka. Greenage Warrior still 6/10 off of Oz. 8/10 behind is Fish Noob. Knee is taking P6 away from Apple once again. And those two are battling it out. Maybe Nurkoons can join the battle there. Mango Funk in P9 and both Audis P10 to P11. Damn. Anyway, Silence side by side now with Pyluka through the final sector. Down the inside, and that's P1 for Silent. So after a terrible start, he is now back up into P1. But Pyluka tries a massive dive bomb through the final corner. Doesn't make it work, and that's Silent up into P1 now. Back behind, Nurkun's up into, I think Knee's made a massive mistake somewhere. He's now behind his teammate, still side by side with him though. Oh, but stops the curb in turn 2. So after he was running in P3, and now this he's fallen back massively down into P8. He's got a lot of work to do. Back up to the front. Pyluka still trying to chase down Silence after losing P1 from him. Through the final corner, we are over a third of the way through this race. He's lost like 7/10 there. I think Silence got this race in the bag. Actually, never mind. He's already caught up to him. He's within a second. He's now side by side. Slipstream and DRS really working in Pyluka's favor. And he'll have DRS and Slipstream here onto the second DRS straight. Just keep it clean. Just stay with him. Through the final sector now. Pyluka is still keeping up with Silent, even though he was 9/10 off of him in qualifying. Ew. Not a great last quarter, but he still gained some time there, a few tenths. Hopefully this will be good for Pyluka. Maybe he can try and win this race from his championship rival. Apple up into P5 now. Green Ninja falling back down to P6. Nurakoons made a massive accident. He had a massive accident, surely. Lost 6 seconds in one lap. The gap to P3 and P4 is also massive as well already. 5 seconds. Pyluka losing some ground here, I think, this lap. We'll see how the gap... Let's see what the gap is here once we cross the line. 1.1 seconds for Pylukas. Green Ninja Warrior here back. Wait, what? Oh, right, that's super being lapped. Green Ninja Warrior kind of far off of Apple. I mean, Apple's trying to chase down Fish Noob here for P5. You can see Apple in the background, and also Oz there in P3. The current top 3 is the current top 3 in the championship as well, interestingly enough. Fish Noob 5th in the championship. Green Ninja, who's 4th in championship, he's down in P6. Apple up into P5. He is currently, if I can find him,
can't seem to find the man. Unless that's him. No, it can't be him. There's no way that's him. I guess it is. Alright, damn. 13th. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Alright, so yes, doesn't seem to much has changed. Silent still holding on to the lead, 1.3 seconds the gap. Oz in P3, 7 seconds off of Luca. Fish Noob a second off of his teammate. Apple another second off. 2 seconds behind his Green Ninja Warrior, Knee P7. Whew. Actually, I thought Oz was closer at some point. That's fine. Luca gains 2/10 his lap. Both Audis already lapped. Damn. Oz gains a second, I think. Fish Noob still in the same gap. Green Ninja Warrior has caught up to Apple, though. Within 5/10 of each other, both Hue performances are battling it out there for P7 and P8. Here we go, Green Ninja Warrior trying to overtake Apple here for P5. Side by side here through the swooping left and right handers. And onto the DRS straight. Can Green Ninja Warrior take P5 back from Apple? Still side by side. Through the final few corners. Much closer to the wall there by Green Ninja Warrior. Great line there, and that moves him up into P5 on track. Apple's hit the inside wall, and that's him into pit lane. Apple makes an early stop halfway through this race. I was expecting them to go a bit longer than this at least. We'll see what tires. I'm guessing a one-stop mediums to mediums. And that's exactly what he does, mediums to mediums. Let's see how that strategy plays out compared to a long run of mediums and a short stint on soft compounds. We'll keep an eye on that. Back up to the front, Silent still leading this race by over a second. That's an inside wall by Silent, massive mistake. Commentator's curse hits once again. The gap at the front, still 1.1 seconds though. He would have extended the lead if it wasn't for that. Oz gains time, 6.4 seconds off. Fish Noob, not really gaining time there. Green Ninja Warrior still 2 seconds off Fish Noob. Nurakun's P6, Knee P7. I think Knee's pitted as well. No, he's just that far back from his teammate. All right. Let's see who's gonna pit next. Probably no one. I don't think anyone's gonna follow Apple's strategy. But I mean, yeah, Apple's gotta try something, I guess. It seems these tires are falling off a little bit. He wasn't able to get to the apex there, Silent. No battles really brewing up right now. Everyone's kind of in a lull phase, waiting for the pits cycle to finally come around. I'm guessing they'll pit around lap 24-ish. Apple's gaining on Knee now for P7. Lap 20 over with. Still no signs of pit stops being made by these front drivers. Am I wrong? Yes, I am wrong. Luca comes into pit lane. He blinks first. 14 laps now on the soft compound. Let's see how long this lasts. This will be a massive undercut here for Luca. And this time, no mistakes in the pit lane, like Hawkeye 2 weeks ago. He's in P5 now. He has to gain a second or two, and hopefully can keep that up. Alright, so back to Silent. Let's see, will he pit as well? Mango in the pits though, soft compound. Silent does not pit. We'll check with Oswick. Let's see if he decides to pit. He doesn't seem to be pitting. No, he's not. Fishnoob, what about you? Fishnoob is pitting. So one lap after Pi Luca, Fishnoob into pit lane onto the soft compound. Green Ninja Warrior does not pit as well. So pit stops are happening now. It's a little bit earlier than I thought it'd be. But if it works, it works. Apple up into P7. Still behind Fishnoob, and now Fishnoob. Oh, that's a massive crash by Knee. Flips over the sausage grip in turn 1. Not a good day for Knee at all. Not a good day. Nurakun's up to P5, but he'll get passed by Fishnoob soon enough. Silent, not pitting. Oz, not pitting. That's someone walking on track. Green Ninja Warrior. Going across the final corner. Pitting. Here we go. Onto soft compound tires, and out of the pit lane he comes. Nurakun's up into P4. Here we go. Green Ninja Warrior now behind Apple. Has some time to gain now with fresher tires. Got a lot of work to do here. Surely Knee sliding all over the place. Jesus Christ. Back to the front. Silent, who's stayed out much longer than Pi Luca. About 3 laps later, 3 to 4 laps later, compared to Pi Luca. Let's see how this plays out. Surely this will work for Silent, in my opinion at least. On to the soft compound tires. Oswick also into pit lane. Onto the soft compound tires. Pi Luca, no. Through turn 1 and 2. I think he might. Is he ahead? No, he's not. That didn't work. Damn. Pi Luca was too good on the mediums. Let's see. Oz out in P4 or P3. He's ahead of Fishnoob. I don't know where Nurikins is. I think he's behind him. No, he's gone ahead of him. Alright, so Oz up into P3. Nurakun's now being passed by Fishnoob for P4. I think we'll see both Stanley just battle it out here for the final podium position. 2.7 seconds the gap at the front. So after all of that, a huge undercut just doesn't work out. He's lost 1.6 seconds. 7/10 the gap between the two Zanliojas. Apple up to P5. Nurakun's into pit lane for the soft compound tires. Green Ninja Warrior has to gain 2 seconds now if he wants to take P5 away from Apple. Knee also went to pit lane earlier onto the soft compound tires. He's still behind his teammate. Still waiting on Fishnoob to try and catch up to Oz. Pi Luca lost a lot of time there. 1.4 seconds lost on that lap. Let's watch Green Ninja Warrior try and catch up to Apple. Let's see. The gap between them, 0.6 of a second. Here we go. Apple tried a different strategy. It might not work out here. Green Ninja Warrior bearing down on Apple for P5. Less than a second, less than 5/10 between the two drivers. Into the second DRS straight, they'll be side by side going into the final sector, surely. That's a wall by Apple. Never mind, they're not even side by side for a second. That's Green Ninja Warrior up into P5. And now he could try and chase down the two Zanliojas for P4 and P3, but I don't know if there is enough time. We have 8 laps left to go in this race. Let's see, Nurakuns just chilling in P7, Knee chilling in P8, Mango a lap down in P9. Both Audis P10 and P11 also a lap down, and both hard compounds. Interesting. Let's see. Cross the line, Silence. Still gaining time on Pailuka. 7 laps to go. The gap behind, once Pailuka crosses the line, it is 5.9. That's another second. Jesus. Let's see. Fastest lap time by Silent. Wow. Purple Sector 2, though, by Oz. 49.8 by Silent. Second fastest lap time is Oz, 50.1. Fish Noob, third fastest lap time, 50.2. Same with Green Ninja Warrior as well, 50.2. Oz is going Green Sector 1. Nurakun's up into PA6. What happened to Apple? Apple in pit lane 2 stop? I guess so. Might as well go. Might as well try. Do something. 6 seconds to gain in 7 laps. This chase down will be fun to see. Damn, Silent. I think Pailuka might have just given up here. Everyone is on the soft compounds apart from the Audis. Apple across the line, 6 laps to go in this race, has to catch Nurakuns by basically like a second and a half a lap. I don't know if he can do that, but we'll see. What's Nurakun's lap times? 51.0. Yeah, Apple. I don't know. This ain't working, my bro. This ain't working, my brother. He'll go for fastest laps at least. I mean, Apple has gotten a decent sector on 14.0. I am curious about what Apple's going to do here. No interesting battles right now. Everyone's pretty spread apart, other than Apple trying to chase down Nurakun's. Gap is now 8 seconds. This is not fast enough, Apple. Is Nia lap down? Damn. Yeah, he is. Nia's been lapped by Silent. 4 lap. Oh, that's... Apple's pushing too hard. Well, that's it. On to the other Ferrari now. Leading by 8.5 seconds. 4 laps left to go in this race. With that, I believe, without any other mistakes or crashes from Silent, I think Silent has gotten this race locked up. Three laps left in this race. That's Super Mario Fan being lapped for the 2nd time today. Oh boy. Let's see. We can go to the championship at the very least. Silent will extend his lead by 7 points, so it'll be from 30 to 37 points. The gap from Pailuka to Silent. Let's see, Oz still holding on to P3, so he'll gain some points on Green Ninja Warrior, who's down to P5. Fish Noob gains some points on Green Ninja Warrior, so he'll... The gap between Green Ninja Warrior and Fish Noob is 4 points, so it goes down to 2 points now, with Green Ninja Warrior leading it, barely. Uh, ooh, bit of mistake there from Silent. And also interesting, Apple goes from P13 to possibly, let's see, P, probably goes up to like P11, P10, somewhere around there. One more time here around the Cannes street circuit. Silent leading it by about 9 seconds. Maybe more, we'll see once Pilot crosses the line. 10.9 seconds. I mean, Ozzo's kind of caught up. Yeah, but Silent's just way too good at that Ferrari. The final DRS straight into the final sector of this race. Silent, for the third time this season, will be a race winner. He's our only repeat winner, and he's here to win the French Grand Prix. Silent, 3-time race winner this season. Luca settles for P2 here, 11 seconds off the top. Oswick actually caught up pretty nicely to Luca there for P2. Oz P3, Fish P4. Never mind, Oz lost out. I don't know what happened there, but Oz just lost out to his teammate. Oz down to P4, Fish Noob up into P3, Green Ninja Warrior up into P5. Alright, stays P5, Niracoons P6, Apple P7, Knee P8, Mango P9, Super P10, and Vittorio P11. I don't know what happened there between these two Zanliojis. Maybe it was a team decision. But alright then. Podium celebrations will commence soon enough. Let me see if I can get back on the replay for that one moment. Just to see what happened between the two Zanliojis. Yeah, I don't know. Look, it seems like Oz just let him take the position. Huh. Well, another crazy news. Man United somehow beating Liverpool 1-0. That is some crazy news. Alright. Back to this, though. We'll get podium celebrations and most likely interviews again underway. Just waiting for everyone to get ready. Luca needs to join Parc Fermé.
can't believe that happened.
Luca!
Hi, Miguel. Oh, hi, hi.
My,
Oh,
that's on
God.
stream. That's on stream.
It's
What
not
the?
even.
No,
It's not even
Finish
like 10 seconds.
I didn't finish the word. I didn't
That-
finish the word.
It's not
You
even
Yeah, you
did
did.
finish the word. You
seconds,
finished
bro.
that.
It's not even been 10 seconds.
Yo, wait. Can I just go? I'm gonna turn my attention to the group chat that I have with Luca. What did I send? Wait.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Luca said, I assure you, I won't ever say again N-word.
Well, now you've been caught 4K on stream. That's great.
Good job.
Guys, I love
Okay,
you.
you
Don't
sure?
worry.
Look at
That
Josh's
was a joke.
screenshot.
That was a joke. That was
You
a
sure
joke.
about that? You sure about that?
I'm a good person, bro.
I'm sure you are. Yeah. Anyways, let's just get interviews underway then.
Yeah.
Fish Noob, first of all, P3, congratulations. What happened there at the end?
I don't know. I don't know. I was just driving and I see Oz just fumbling last corner.
He binned the last corner.
He made that last corner.
Damn. I mean, a good result for your team, I guess. You showed up pretty late to qualifying. Was it late, like no practice, or is it just already on it?
No, I did practice, just I couldn't do like really good laps, so.
Okay. Just, any other notes apart from Luca's debauchery here in the cooldown room? All right, I'll take that as a no then. Unless you have something.
No.
To say. All right. Congratulations on the podium.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Now time for the man himself.
Welcome, Luca, the absolute degenerate of this VC right now.
Luca, how many accounts do you have on Bubblegum Simulator at the minute?
I have 2 accounts.
Yeah,
That's
2
crazy.
accounts on Bubblegum Simulator.
The grind can't stop, bro.
Oh my god.
Okay,
this guy.
I'll ask you about Bubblegum Simulator later, but anyways, P2, how'd you feel about the race?
I didn't expect to get a podium, honestly, because I've barely practiced for this weekend. My personal best was at 30.2, if I'm not wrong. I have no clue how I managed to get a P2.
Did you say a 30.2 is your personal best?
I have 50.2.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Like, I'm really surprised by this P2 because I literally had no pace and I didn't even practice for this race, so I'm gonna take the result, of course.
Well done, Luca. Well done.
Well done. Well done. Yeah, well done.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
All right. How are your hopes for the championship playing out? Is this where you expect it to be, or you expect more?
Bro, at this point, I'm gonna be happy just with P2. Like, or a P1 is barely impossible unless Silent doesn't attend a race. Like what?
All right. And final question: Why'd you say that in the cooldown? Why?
We are all friends here, so sometimes it ends up we say that word, but we don't say it because we are racist. We are good people. Everyone knows it.
Classic friend groups.
Yes, yes.
All right. Thank you, Luca. Just try not to say it on the stream again. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I love you.
Love you too.
Love you too, Luca.
Anyways, on to our race winner here, Silence. How was the race for you?
It was alright. I slowed down 3 seconds at the start, definitely because I didn't think that was a formation lap, but it was definitely the fact that I was giving the rest of them a chance. Definitely.
Yeah, that did shock me. So I thought there would be a formation lap.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't see the message from Joshua.
Any other
So-
comments on the race?
I mean, I just kept bottling, and then I didn't bottle in the final stint. So, but that's that. That's that. I loved watching Luca, and I also want to point out I saw more Audis than anyone else.
That's probably true. You probably saw the most Audis this race.
I did. I saw 4 Audis, but I only saw one of each of every other car. Well, I saw two. I saw 2 Coopers, but that's about it.
Any other comments?
No, I just love Luca.
We love him. We love him. Very much homo. Congratulations on the podiums, everyone.
Oh.
And we'll see you for the
That's a
podium
good point.
celebrations. Whenever Josh is gonna get to that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Should we ping him?
Okay, what now?
We just wait.
Oh,
Josh,
yeah.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Right, okay, silent. Okay, silent.
Did you know Mads got called a pedo for doing this?
What?
Yeah. And by the way, the people that called him a pedo, right? I just want to point out, one of them was 17 and one of them was 18, with like an 8-month gap. Luca, Luca, Luca.
Sorry,
Luca.
sorry.
You're taking too long.
Bro!
Guys, dance with me, dance with me.
This looks like Sullen's like the main dancer. Everyone's just kind of supporting him at this point. And that concludes our coverage for round 5 here in France for the Formula Ultimate League. Next week, I believe, I think it's next week. Let me just get that up real quick. Next week we'll have, no, never mind. It's a 1 week break. In 2 weeks we'll have the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. So join us then for that race. But until then, good luck, goodbye everyone, and hopefully you don't die. We'll see you around.